when violence broke out in Kenya 3 to 4 years ago, as a result of the fuss around the elections, I made the decision that if we could be there in times of peace and prosperity, so-called prosperity, it was only fair that we be there at times when they were struggling and so on. So I made the decision to go to Kenya during that time. And I served in a refugee camp in Nakuru. It was a camp that had 13,000 people, women and children, and some pretty dire circumstances, as some of you may already know. The reason I'm mentioning this is not so that you think I'm such a wonderful individual, but because I was blessed and privileged to see the way in which the Rotary Club serves worldwide. I don't know how many, maybe if I could have a show of hands, if any of you have been able to travel abroad to third world countries and see how your programs are delivered. Anybody in the room? Yeah. I served in the camp, and I worked closely with the Boy Scouts of America, of Africa rather, and also the Nakuru Rotary Club. And we worked with them to feed 500 children for breakfast and lunch every day. And I can tell you that I can't tell you how much of a privilege it was to be able to serve with people that were so dedicated. In the middle of all the violence and their own families being affected and so on, they were in this camp working to serve the children and so on. And so I went to meet the president of the Nakuru Club and asked him if I could have some banners, because from time to time I do presentations, and I don't know how many times you get thanked by people who have been able to see the evidence of the great work that you do. I overheard Jim say earlier that he's been a member since 1975. I would just like to humbly thank you on behalf of the people in third world countries and for the great work that you do, because I know a portion of your fundraising goes to help international projects. And I can tell you that it makes a huge difference to these people. So as a symbol of that, I'd just like to present you with the banner from the Nakuru Rotary Club.